Hi everyone, and welcome to our first Weltmeister Wednesday of 2023. We are focused in manifesting a wonderful year full of good health, good fortune, and lots of blessings for our world. We are so excited that this is our fourth year. We look forward to including some one-on-one interviews with players this year. So we'll continue to have Weltmeister Wednesdays every first and third Wednesday of the month. But just for like tonight's show, we will focus on one player, duo, or group, and the hour will be about them and showcased. This should be a lot of fun. Tonight, we have the pleasure of interviewing the accordion duo from Germany, Trust. My colleague, Sophia, had the pleasure to meet Marius and Daniel before their show at the Culture Castle in Kromsdorf, Germany this past weekend. Now let's see the interview and catch a bit of their show.
Okay guys, so today we're in Culture Schloss in Kromsdorf, Germany. You have a concert in just mere hours. What can we expect from your performance today?
Da geht schon los.
Da geht's schon los. Yeah, we have a very balanced program. I think we play some of our evergreens that we always play, but also we want to try out a couple of things and play new arrangements that we did. And but also as just a routine or something that we need, I'm going to play a little solo, a little of classical music, so the audience gets a broad variety of pieces.
Oh good, exciting. When did you two meet?
Long time ago.
Yeah, I think first time was when I was 12 years old. That makes it.
That makes
you know the year.
Yeah. Half of our lifetime.
Yeah.
We've known each other for that long.
Yeah. 2009.
12 years, I think.
Yeah, 2009.
13 years, yeah.
So did you study at the same university?
No, but this is actually like the fun part of our history, that we lived like far away from each other in different parts of Germany. But we used to get together at these accordion camps, if you want to call them. Like we spend our free time, our vacation in a band camp, you can call it. And then we started the accordion, and also like these competitions, national competitions and stuff, where you meet all sorts of people. And this is where we get to know each other for the first time.
Wow. So was the connection direct right away?
Yeah, somehow. So
You became friends fast?
yeah, more and more deeper. Yeah, and after a short time, we knew.
Okay, so to dive into your guys' history, how old were you the first time you were introduced to an accordion?
To the accordion, I was like 7 or 8 years old. I started to play, making music with by playing piano, and then through family, my grandpa played the accordion just as my mother did, and they showed me, or I was very introduced to it at a very early age.
So your family was also musically inclined and had to do with the accordion?
Yes, no professional musicians, not really, but very musically inclined, as you say.
That's great. What about you, Marius?
I was actually 3 years old, and as I could remember, I saw a group of street musicians. There was one guy playing the accordion, and I was saying, "Mama, I want this." And my mother is a piano teacher. She wanted everything else than the accordion, but yeah, I wanted the accordion. So I started playing with 4 years old.
Wow, so both very young ages. Another project is a video where you play the alphabet. You do A through Z. Who was behind that? Whose idea was that? The creativity, where did that come from?
So
I think I have to pass on, because I mean, he's the social media guy and the guy for all the internet things, and so he came up with the things, and yeah. How?
How? So
Tell us something about it.
there are often musicians on YouTube who do a lot of funny videos. So, and we actually didn't saw a video with an alphabet for the accordion yet, so we decided to be the first ones to do it. So, and maybe we need a part 2 with the W for Weltmeister.
Yes,
Could be.
Yeah, but what I want to add is actually that we just wanted this phase at this stage. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. We wanted to do like a little bit more modern music, or to accept this social media style or this form, and this is why we went to this kind of projects, because we want to adapt.
It's very entertaining, the video.
Thank you.
Link it.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, tune in.
Sorry, geht gar nicht irgendwie. Chopin geht gar nicht auf dem Akkordeon.
Was?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Daniel, stopp mal, was soll das?
Du hast doch gesagt, Chopin geht nicht auf Akkordeon. Und P und Piano, weißt du?
Ja, ist aber halt immer noch ein Akkordeonvideo. P, wir brauchen Piazzolla. Also hopp.
Ja, ja.
War das gut?
Ja, war schon ziemlich schön.
Na dann.
How did contrast come into play? When did you decide you wanted to form accordion duo Contrast?
So this was, I think, 2016.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then-
2016, we wanted to participate on Klingenthal as a duo. So and every duo needs a good name. And with this hard work, it was very hard work. We needed a program. We wanted to create things. We started to learn that we are very, very different people. So very different, not only as musicians, also as person in life. So we have such a different taste in things, and yeah, that's a big contrast. So we wanted to have this contrast, but when you are often different opinions, you need a lot of trust. You need the trust, and this is the reason why we have this like word game.
Word game with wordplay with contrast to contrast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that brings me to one of your video projects, the improv battle that is on YouTube. How would you say that reflects your name, Contrast? How did you guys go into preparing that improv battle? Was there any preparation whatsoever?
Yeah, sure. This is like a really nice image, maybe, of what he just told. It's very metaphorical, you can say, of how we our approaches are different and we think differently. But actually, we didn't think about all this stuff so much back then. We were just inspired to do something. Oh yeah, let's do something competitive and let's do it. We wanted some video with a lot of action and spirit in it, and so we decided to do this battle thing, and it was actually quite a short preparation. We did like 3 or 4 videos in 1 week or in 2 weeks. It was like very intense. We just had some time, some spare time, and then we had a couple of meetings, and then okay, you have to do this and this and this, and everyone had their task. And this is why we work, or everybody knows what he has to do and what he has to work with, and then it just happened to be that way.
It sounds like a fun process. It sounds like you two have fun playing together.
And in the music of the improv battle, we first are different opinions, and afterwards, in the end, we get to a conclusion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, it sort of blends together at the end.
Yeah.
In the beginning you battle, and then it
Yeah.
kind of forms into one,
Yeah.
into a duo.
Yes.
What idols or musicians, artists do you look up to or do you admire?
So, as accordionists, we are like a small family with other accordionists. So, I think every accordionist in this world has the mission to develop the instrument and to create something with the instrument. So, there are wonderful things around us that happen, and we get inspired by this in the first time. And the second thing is we study in Weimar. We have a lot of musicians around us in our age who want to create something. So, for example, for me, the people who shot videos with us are very idolish for us. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason to it why we chose those people also. And just as he said, it's very motivating to see people just at your age, and yeah, it's just inspiring to have friends like this and that help you to grow as well, maybe, and you help them to grow, so it's like vice versa. The accordion part, I mean, there are a couple of musicians that we listen more to than others, but I think this is the most important part of it, that it's like a very intrinsic motivation. Let's call it this way.
And one thing I have to say also comes to my mind.
Yeah.
As we study in Weimar, there's a big reason, and this is our professor Claudia Buder. She is teaching us since 6 years now, and I met her when I was this age. Yeah.
This age.
So, and with a colleague Stefan Bahr, who is my lifetime teacher from Weimar, Germany. These guys are cracks. They really deserve everything they got, and yeah. So, come to Weimar.
Message that will pass along to young accordionists.
Yeah.
Another video project was Sunny by Bobby Hebb. So this is more of a jazzy piece. Can you tell us a little bit about where you shot this and why you chose this piece?
Yeah, this is just very different from the Dark Knights, because this is something we play for a long time, actually, already. And it got just such a favorite piece of us, because it's very versatile. We just do a bit of a different interpretation, how we feel, and this is where we wanted to take it for something very different, and that's why we chose this kind of jungle-like tree atmosphere, and to make it very close to nature in a way. It's everything so different. It's a very new interpretation of the piece, I feel, and this is why it's just so fun for us, I think.
It's fun and it's very beautiful, especially the location of the piece. It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
You guys are very active on social media. You have your YouTube channel, you have Instagram, Facebook. What does social media mean for you both? How do you want to promote on that platform?
So social media mainly approaches, or let's say Instagram. Instagram mainly approaches the younger people, and we want to inspire them and to connect them also. So that's why we do the project with the other musicians. Facebook and YouTube is like more for the people who really want to get to know us and want to get too informed about us. So on Facebook we are uploading vlogs and lifestyle stuff and things like this. And the main thing for musicians also, it's sad, but it has to be said that the frequency of a fan base, the activity of a fan base is very important for getting into a label, getting into concerts, having a high reputation. So this is the modern time. So every musician, I think every musician out there needs social media and needs to be active on social media. Yeah.
I completely agree. Do you have something to add?
Yeah, it's like this thing, we wanted to reach a younger audience and stuff, but also we had like this boost of, we get into this, it was during the COVID time, because we had no other chance to play somewhere publicly, and so we really focused on this and just getting this done. How does it work, all these algorithms and stuff, how do you make a great video, and this time we learned a lot and learned to use it.
And you've reached quite a few people through those platforms. We'll be sure to link that in the interview. So where do you two see yourselves 5 years from now?
This was not in the sheet.
But if you have something, where do you see yourselves as accordionists 5 years from now? Is there a dream? Is there an end goal for you both, individually, together, as contrast?
So hopefully together. We have the chance to dream from living from music because we are together, because this duo works so well. So, and in 5 years, hopefully we have a lot more eyeballs watching the accordion, and hopefully we have the chance and the time and the capacities to create more and more for the accordion, because it's a very young instrument, and yeah, it still needs time to develop completely. So we want to help a lot.
It's a good goal.
Yeah, it's like a very undistinguished goal, let's say so, but we want to how to say, contribute to contribute to this kind of movement that the accordion is going through right now. Like, it's getting cooler, the players are always getting younger and younger, because the image we still have in our heads is like it's for old people, and my grandpa used to play it, but we want to turn things around and actually put it in a different perspective. And so, and for this we want to reach as many people as possible, so go all over the world playing, hopefully.
Well, I feel as contrast, you guys make the accordion very hip and very modernized, so I think that you guys are on your way to achieving that goal and to achieving that dream. You've made it very far.
Thank you.
I'm aware that you organize, shoot, and edit some of your own video projects. One in particular is the Dark Knight Overture by Hans Zimmer. Where did you perform this?
It's in the Leuchtenburg in Thüringen. Yeah, and they have this great platform over the horizon, and yeah, so we visit that place and shoot it there. Yeah.
And that piece is also from The Dark Knight Rises, the Batman film. Are you two fans?
It's a very good movie. Actually,
and also the music is like great. That's why actually we wanted to play the piece first, and then we decided to make a video. But I think it works very well. And after we had some pieces we wanted to make videos of, and we just did some research. Where can we do this? What looks great here? And then we found this castle, and it actually, I think it really reminds us of this Bruce Wayne thing, that how his castle looks like, and this is why it fits so well. Yeah.
I agree. I feel like the location that you chose matched very well with the aura of the piece.
Yeah.
Some of your Instagram video projects. I know, Marius, you did a duet with Virginia Benini, with Virginia Benini, an Italian pianist. You played a Tchaikovsky piece. What led to this collaboration, and why did you choose this piece?
I get to know Virginia from Weimar. She was studying Erasmus in Weimar. So we met and we chose to play a video project together because of COVID also. Because, yeah, as Daniel mentioned before. And actually she chose all the three pieces. She chose them because she's into this classical music and she knew what pieces are good for playing for two pianos. So, and in every of the three pieces, I took one of the piano parts. And Tchaikovsky especially very great because we change the positions. So you really can hear how's the piano sounding and how's the accordion sounding. And it's a little, comparison, if not a battle, at least, yeah.
I would say when watching the video, it almost does seem like a battle between the piano and the accordion, but it's very entertaining.
Grüß Gott.
So you play both modern and traditional pieces. What do you favor more out of the two? Or maybe it's equal, maybe it's different.
So we are now in the master's study, and there are different profiles for that. And he's studying master with profile music theory. So he's very into this classical music, also jazz theory, improvising and stuff. And I choose modern music for my profile in master. So I'm into this really modern music, so avant-garde music, let's say it like this. But also the classical music. I'm really into that too. Yeah.
So what's a favorite piece of yours, both of you? What's one of your favorite pieces that you never get tired of playing?
So for me it's Le Grand Tango with cello together. It was my first big piece. It was the piece that I fell in love. So and also Ion von Jukka Tiensu. It's a modern piece from Finland, and we played it together. We still play it together, not today, but we play it, and it's a great piece for me. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, you prepared for this. Man, yeah, well, I just can add that just as he said, like he's into modern music, just finding out what his instrument can do, how he can turn this box inside out maybe, and what you can play with it. And for me, I always was interested in like how does it work, this music system, and just as he said, like theory and harmony stuff, and this is what my thing in a way. My favorite piece, all our pieces actually. Yes.
Rayo de Sol from Contrast.
Yeah, Contrast.
Every piece from our new album.
Yeah. Just wait for it.
You also shot a piece in an ice hall among ice skaters. What piece did you play here? And how did that reflect the location?
So this was in Nuremberg, my home city in Germany, and we wanted to have a magical location. And what else than an ice hall? And there is a big ice hall, and I had some connections, so we chose to shoot it there. And now the thing is with ice skating, or what's the professional name in
figure skating?
Figure skating. The thing is with figure skating, the figure skaters need music to dance to or to move to. So we choose this musette from Jan Tiersen, L'autre valse d'Amélie, for them, that they can move to this, and they are agile. So this was not for us, it was for them. And then we shot the video. So
what was the experience like in the ice hall? Did it affect the accordion at all with the cold air? Did it affect the sound, or how long you had to warm up the instrument?
Yeah, so it wasn't cold at all in
Not
this
really,
hall.
no. Just after some time.
Yeah. But the hall was warm. The ground is very cold. So
and slippery. Yeah. It was kind of a show, like
so
to get on the ice and
you have the accordion.
Accordion.
Yeah. So if you fall, it's very bad. It's very bad. So we also had was heißt Schlitten?
The sleigh.
A sleigh.
Yeah.
We had a sleigh. Putting the accordions on the sleigh and moving carefully. And the cameraman was also like on the sleigh. The figure skaters tossed him around. Yeah. So this was an action shoot and a very calm video in the result. So it was very action while shooting, but afterwards very calm.
So maybe we need to see some behind the scenes.
Maybe there is some. Maybe there is some.
When did you decide to study accordion or to pursue studies in university?
I think it was at the early teenage years. It's usually these years where people say people get difficult, how to say, but for me it was, I had a couple of moments in my early life that I remember that I was like deeply touched by music and very impressed also, and then this was the moment, these were a few moments where I felt I had to pursue this and I want a professional career.
Nice.
For me, it was a moment when I started playing together with other people, with other musicians, with him, and with some violinists and cellists, and I began to learn that I'm not alone, and that there are wonderful things to create with the instrument. So I decided to study.
So I think we all want to know, what new do you guys have coming up? Any performances that we should tell our viewers about?
So we are actually working on our first album. So yeah, so it will come maybe this year. We hope so. That's our last thing to do in Weimar before we move to another city. And yeah, so this is another reason maybe.
Oh, exciting! Awesome. I want to thank you for agreeing to do this interview with us. I know that our viewers and the entire Weltmeister accordion team is thrilled to get to know a little bit more about you guys and the history. We're very excited to see you perform today, and I wish you both best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Marius, Daniel, and Sophia. Even our CEO of Weltmeister attended their concert, and I hear that the concert live was absolutely amazing. This accordion duo is very entertaining, and I am so happy that Sophia was able to attend and conduct the interview. The timing was perfect, and thank you, Contrast, for making this interview possible, and great luck this year. Our next show on Weltmeister Wednesday, February 15th, and we already have a great lineup of players. If you or someone you know plays the accordion, no matter what level of playing they are, as long as they share love for the instrument, please refer them to our show. We would love to showcase new players from all around the world. Our viewers love to see and hear the different genres and cultures, so please, let's keep the accordion entertainment going long past the COVID-19 pandemic. Until next time, everyone, practice safe squeezing. Bye.
A Kulturschloss in English is a culture castle. I don't like that. I think it sounds weird.
Every piece from our new album.
Fehler machen, dann
Ja,
kannst
genau.
du es einfach schneiden. Also das
Ihr
war
schneidet